Okay. And we're live. Cool. Welcome back to stream 21 of Excalibur. Let me tell you, we're back. Back and ready. Let's play some Excalibur. That's new. Start with some no clip practice. Hey, yo, what the f... Alright. What the fuck, bro? See what parts of the level are feeling good today. So far, everything's feeling pretty good. Pre-drop's feeling pretty good today. Cool. Pre-drop is feeling good today. last cube is also. Feeling good today? Yo! The Goat Monkey is back in chat. Happy to have you here, bro. I really am. More good news. Minute to type it. Awesome. Very sick. Nah, bro, I don't blame you. This time of year, allergies kicking in and shit like that. Yeah, it's not fun. But I'm glad you're here, man. A little bit of a shorter stream tonight, I can't lie. But 25 away from 0. I'm not ruling it out. If we get a lot of drop attempts, if we get a lot of drop attempts, yeah, I do think it is possible. My next goal for the level, though, is hopefully next progress to be 26 or 27. Obviously, if we die to the first click of the wave, it is what it is. But if I could get at least past the first click, then we could get to like 27, which would be insane. Imagine we actually get 27% on Excalibur. Like, bro, what? So we're probably just going to do a few of these. Maybe we'll try alternating on the next few. But I definitely have certain clicks I'm focusing on. But overall, especially now that we're starting to peer into these longer runs, doing these full-length no clips definitely help with, you know, consistency, stamina, staying focused. Because that's what I've low-key been noticing, like when I was hitting to the end of the wave, I was kind of losing focus, not being as locked in as I should. So, you know, I'm not trying to go crazy with no clip or anything, but some no clip practice definitely helps. Like, it's definitely possible for me to alt spam. I just haven't had the nerves to do it from 0. But yeah, bro, last couple of streams we've been doing good. I do think this is about as hard as the level's gonna get. So probably just going to do like 5 minutes of these, 5 or 10 more attempts, and then didn't know how to checkpoint there. Always like to make sure I place one, though, to make sure I'm actually in practice mode. And exciting news. I might be verifying a spam challenge. Of course, that will not take the place of this level, but I knew it was going to happen eventually. But like, I'll use it to warm up, get better at ult, spam. And overall just improve as a wave player. And it will be created, decorated, and verified by the guy who just fell out of this level. Me! So, I don't know. If I have a little bit of time later, I'll probably make it. I figure I'll just make it like a 360 FPS frame perfect cube jump. And then a really hard wave spam, and then another 360 frame perfect wave jump, or cube jump. And it'll probably be slow speed big wave spam, because what I'm kind of going off of is this challenge, which I have in 2 runs. And this is a top 300. So I got 20 and 20 to 100. The runs you can only get... Oh! That's pretty good. The runs you can only get on challenges, right? But yeah, I got the end of this spam to the end. Or that mini wave portal to the end. And... obviously 35 from 0. And I just think it's fun. You know what I mean? I don't know how many attempts I have. Yeah, 78, and we got a top 300 in 2 runs. So, I think I definitely have the skill if I put like 2,000 or 3,000 attempts into it. And it'll also kind of familiarize me with how to get records accepted. Important stuff like that that I'm going to need to know. And, you know, shit like that. 27 would be crazy. But yeah, another verification coming soon. Hopefully, I can do a showcase of it tonight. Maybe. 45 to 63. Were you there for that run? We have 45 to 64. I was so happy about that run. But yeah. We can for sure try over there. Probably we'll do start pause at 37 and no clip to 45 and then totally no clip off. You know the drill. Play. Alright. What? What? Oh, I missed. That might have been the first time I've ever not hit that. I was supposed to put it. Alright, we're low-key a little distracted today, I can't lie. But we've been playing good, I feel like. You know, honestly, I got a lot of energy for the stream, and we'll see how good this is feeling. Because if this is feeling really good, I might back it up to 37 and try and get like 37 to 51. Just to get that out of the way, because it's one of those runs where we got, oh my god, a pixel. We got so close to that run. We really did. We deadass got so close to that run, but failed. Failed at the dash warp like 5 times. Well, I don't know how many times. We'll check the spreadsheet, but I know we've gotten there more than once. Actually, the pre-drop is calling me today. So I think we're going to head back there. And we'll come back to this later. But there are a few changes in the level since I last saw you. I'm thinking about reverting this buff. I haven't really played this buff enough. But this is, like, decently hard now. Because this is a ball click. It's like a 6 frame and not an auto click anymore. I think this is about all the same. Oh, this buff. These were moved over like this, which is just a horrible buff. So that got reverted. And then over here, this buff, which was moved over also like this, got reverted. Because they just made it impossible to sight read. I wasn't really trying to do all that, honestly. Oh, and over here there was a buff. Before you could either do 5 clicks or 6 clicks, depending on when you wanted to hit this, how long you wanted to wait. It's kind of easier to do 5 clicks, honestly. So this click has been buffed. Now you can't do 6 clicks, you have to do 5. So still trying to get used to that. And then, I don't know if you were here, this click is now a 360 frame perfect, but I think you were here. But yeah, let's give 0 a shot. Yo, we got an 8 already. I was watching some videos on how to not get nervous. And I think it was like Tyago or some really good player just said, like, for the misses whenever they got to the drop. So we're gonna try it. Take some of the stress. Did we just get the legendary 8, 6, and 3 again? I think we just got the legendary 8, 6, and 3 again. Yo. 8, 6, and 3 again. Yeah, bro. 45 to 64 was a crazy run. Bro, if we get yeah, it might have been in a row. I don't know. 53 from 37. That would be insane. It's possible though, which is really just help the mental. Because the way I kind of see it is if I pass the 50 dashboard from 37, the next place to die, like if I mess the very next click up, it's like 52. So it'll at least be 52. Those two green orbs, they're hard, but they're not so bad, which I'm really going to think about them. I'm going to stay in flow state. And up until pretty much the ship, at 58, it's not that bad. Like, it's hard, but it's not impossible. Like, I think 51 to 58 is the easiest part of the level. Some people say the middle of the wave, like 67 to 70, 74. But, you know, I'm not really letting that slide in my book. Because then I can just say, like, 14 to 17 is the easiest part. Because you don't have to click anything. Right? But I think 51 to 58 is a pretty clear and defined part. And definitely a break part. Like the 55 to 56, 6-frame UFO triple click kind of thing. I only die there if I'm nervous. So, like, once I'm not nervous to get there, the clicks just really aren't that hard. And I'm getting more used to the pre-drop. I think I'm going to set my sights on well, I guess my next two big goals are 63 to 100 and 30. Because the part where I'm going to be most stressed is obviously 25 through 28, the wave, right? If I can, you know, be good enough at wave, through doing, you know, a stream from 0, a stream from 63, stream from 25, and kind of going in that loop, that's going to build consistency, not only with wave and verifying this challenge, of course. Not only going to verify wave consistency. It's not only going to help wave consistency, but it's also going to, you know, be able to get the level in, you know, some serious progress, right? I imagine the next cube attempt where I pass the first click from 63, that's probably an 87 or an 88 attempt. Especially now that I don't really have to sweat anything in the last cube. $11 again. That speed change throws me off. But pre-drop consistency today is pretty good. Not to blow my own sail or anything. But tell me not. Which is also good because the pre-drop's going to become less attempt farmy. I don't really care about the amount of attempts this level takes me. It's probably going to take me like half a mil to verify. But I know it's not fun to watch or clip. Dying to the first 2 clicks over and over again. And when I don't die to the first 2 clicks, dying to like the 4th click. Obviously there's going to be times like this, but if I can have a little less of them, that is going to help a lot. Because the name of the game with this level is, you know, making something as hard as possible for me, but also enjoyable for everyone else. And I'm really starting to like the difficulty profile of this level now. Because first, like, 17%, hard but not unbearable. Ah! 13. I really just gotta get used to alternating there. Because if I can alternate that, I can buff it quite a bit. But yeah, first 17%, not terrible. Then you get into the ship. Ship's hard. Humbler's ridiculous. I'll check chat before we keep going. Oh shit, did Monkey dip? Monkey might have dipped. Okay, high key, we have no viewers. Oh wait, we do have a viewer. Hello, viewer. Oh shit, lights went out. Hell yeah, bro. Happy to have you back. Yeah, I was just yapping about, oops. I was just yapping about difficulty kind of profile balancing of the level. Monkey, what do you think about just building this challenge real quick? Just, I can take a little break. Do something a little different this stream. How do we feel about that idea? Bro, no way this has to happen every single stream. Oh my fuck. Come on, OBS. Is it back? Should be back. There it goes. Yeah, it's like every other stream. Hell yeah, bro. Let's low-key build this challenge. Sounds pretty dope. Have something a little different than Excalibur. Nothing wrong with that, right? Level name. There we go. That's tough. Alright, step one, let's build a gameplay. So first thing we're gonna need is obviously we're gonna make it look like Excalibur. So make the background black. Alright. And then mode cube, speed, slow. Save and play. Or not save and play. Alright, I bet I can build a challenge in 10 minutes. I'm about to show every single person how lazy the challenge list is. I'm about to build a challenge in 5 minutes. Hear me out. Okay, so let's go. Cool. We'll put it right about here. Oh wait, song. Of course we use club step, as any impossible level does. First things first. We'll build it a little bit. No, we'll build it right here. Sure, whatever. Oops. Okay, boom, boom. And boom. And now copy and paste. Copy and paste. Something like that. Alright. Grab this whole thing. Edit group. Now, what we'll just do right now is scale 0.95. So it should be a hard click now. Yeah, alright, it's a hard click. And then we'll have portal, 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 portal. Cool. Move these over. This is a challenge building speedrun, yo. Okay, let's try this. Cool. That feels pretty good. If I don't say so myself. And then, of course, right about somewhere. Yeah, right about here we need a wave portal. And now let's give this a try. Actually, I only want this to be about 7 seconds long. So what we'll do, edit, grab all this, move it down. 4 seconds. That's kind of a lot of wave span. There. If we want it longer, we can make it longer. That's a lot of wave span. Let's make it a little longer. Why not? Okay. And now we'll have a cube portal. Well, I want the spam to end here. So we'll do cube portal aligned with the wave portal, which I somehow deleted. Weird. Wave portal, cube portal, move that down. Scooch this jump over. That's fine. Alright. Whoops. Practice mode, ignore damage, so it'll look something like this. My wave upside down. That's good to know. Move that over half, and move it over 1. There we go. Okay. Now, we'll try ignore damage. And we're still going upside down. Okay. Very weird. Move it over 2. Ah, yes. Now, I don't think we're hitting the second port. Oh, yep, that's the issue. Would you look at that? Would you look at it? So we'll have that scooched over like that, and now it works. Beautiful. But now it's also a little bit short. So what we do, of course, scooch this back. Because right now everything's feeling good. That's probably fine. How long is this? 6 seconds. Cool. Okay. Now, as for the spam, probably just something like that. Yeah. Whoops. Can you tell I've never done this before? And then that. Some calm 1 block spam. And what we'll do, we'll just make it like how do we make this exciting? Step 1's move it back. Step 2, is add some structuring. Kind of like that. Does it look good? Probably not. Do I care? Not really. That way it's fair to, get into this gap. And what we'll do is copy and paste all this. Put that right there. So you always get the same in on that. Okay. Let's save and play and give this a shot. Cool. Okay. We'll buff it a little bit. Because I do want this to be a decently hard challenge. So we'll move all this up by 3 steps. And then over here, of course, copy, paste, just so we don't have that annoying panel gap. And now there's no skips in the level. Skips are impossible. And we're all good, right? Well, almost all good. Almost done with the layout. This is kind of harder than I thought. I can't lie. Add hazard boxes so you can't just jump on the corner. Okay. Let's check chat and then we'll do the deco and then we'll verify it. Yes, bro. Business for you. Beautiful name, honestly. Bet I'll play Summer 7 probably this stream. I doubt this is really going to take all that long. So we'll probably have time. Okay, so now this spam is decently tight. It's definitely harder than Wave Spam God now. So it's at least top 300. Could always buff it more. But let's try to make a cool effect. So I think what we'll do, come over here. Is I just need an uncolored block. No hitbox. So these. Do these have hitboxes? Yes. Okay. Well, that's not good. Where's the not hitbox version of that, Rob Top? I feel like all these have hitboxes. Rob. Where? Ah, Rob. Do you have a hitbox? No. Okay, getting closer. Getting closer to what I'm looking for. I just want... Do we need this many? Ooh. Okay. Some mechanical stuff in here. I don't really care. So first thing, we need a 3x3, right? I'm low-key taking this off the top of the dome, but let's make sure these don't have hitboxes. Those don't have hitboxes. Well. Turn that off, bud. No, they don't have hitboxes. Okay. So first things first. We're going to take these and assign some color channels, just like the pros do. So we'll just do... No, it's probably not how I want to do it, huh? Okay, and those are in B3 right now, so I'm fine with that. Okay. I'm no Sulik, but I think I know what I'm doing here. Let's go edit object. And what I want to do is make these all hit the same one. Okay. So I kind of want to make them all act as one. And here's how we're going to do that. Just start 4. Take all these, put them as 4. Group 4. Yeah. These are all now group 4. Fine. Don't cooperate. No. I just want these 3. Okay. There's red. Or actually, here. I know what we'll do. There, we'll just put another view up here so I can... No, stop. There we go. Cool. Okay, we'll just make this one. Edit object, group 1. Red. Red, give me 0. Red. Okay. Now this one. Edit object 2. It's green. Put her there. And this one, I keep thinking this is highlighted. Edit object 3. And yeah, know what I'm doing. Now I did find this from a YouTube video. Just kind of taking it off the top of the dome here. I saved the video though for reference. RGB. Okay. Next thing is we're gonna set up a follow command. Oh. I guess probably the first thing is we're gonna want to select all these. No. Alright, yeah, we might have to pull the YouTube video up. I'll do it later. But yeah, I'll pull it up now. That way, we can decide if this is a W build strat. There's in like 3 easy GD effects. There we go. It was this video.
What's crack-a-lackin' homeschooled? Today I want to show you guys.
Shut your ass up. Ain't nobody care. Was I on the right page? Okay. So what's the move going to be here? We're building this. This looks dope.
That's all the setup you have to do. So to start out, I'm going to take these blocks here and I'm going to make a 3x3 structure right.
These... Monkey, why didn't you point that out? No, I'm just playing. Okay, lock in. Okay, take these, delete those. Apparently they're in here. These. Bro, ain't no way. Can I get these back to white, please? Group. There we go.
Right here. And now I'm going to go into my color channels and I'm going to make one for red, green.
How the hell? How the
My
hell
color
did that
channel.
so fast? Nah, stop.
3x3 structure right here. And now I'm going to go into my color channels and I'm going to make one.
I think we already did that. Like, if we go into our color channels, our better color channels. An object. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we're gonna use 2, 3, 4 instead.
For red, green,
Because he does it too.
and blue. Now I'm going to apply that to these columns here. And boom.
Cool. Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay, so we need edit object 2, edit object 3, is it?
Boom. Now we have this.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this, move it like this, edit object 4, take this, put it like that, take that, delete it. Cool, done. Bang, boom, wahoo.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take this, we're gonna edit the group here, and we're gonna give it a group. And
We're focused, chat. EXCAL GDs is a React channel now. Okay, so this is all now group 1.
so in my case, I want this effect to be in the background. If you want it to be in the foreground, or no matter where you want it, you can choose whatever layer you would prefer, but I'm going to be putting it in the background. So I'm just going to make it B4 for this example. So now before we do anything else, I'm going to grab a move trigger here and I'm going to place it there. And you
Okay, move trigger, fellas, move trigger. We're putting it in. Move trigger, he put it like right there. And now edit object. Let's see what we're doing here, fellas.
needs to be in the middle. It doesn't need to be, but I would recommend it be in the middle of these 3 columns here. So I want to make it target 1, and then I'm going to have it lock the camera X for an infinite amount of time. And so now, well,
Okay, cool. So we do target 1, lock X, player. I think he did camera actually. And then a lot of time. So cool. Look at that. This is good. This is good so far.
follows us. So what we can do here is use the shaders now to create the Moore effect. I didn't say that right. What you're going to do is start out with a shader trigger, put it before this line, and I'm going.
A shader trigger. Alright, I've never even heard of that. But he put it like right here. So consider me shading. It was on like that. Shader. Haha. And I know we're also going to need this shockwave one.
I'm going to set it to B4. I'm going to double click B4 because that's the layer I put it on, and
We're in B3. So edit object, double click B3. Okay, boom.
I only want the effects that I'm about to use to be on B4 so that it won't make my icon look crazier.
Let's make sure we're not oh shit. Alright. Yo, hold up. I'm gonna just do something like that.
Anything. So that's done now, and the last thing I'm going to want to do is use the split screen.
Or no, probably the other way around. We'll do desktop audio down, my voice up. And I'm him. Bro, I'm dead ass taking forever.
So,
What is that?
and the last thing I'm going to want to do is use the split screen.
I bet. Split screen trigger. And we got all this shit.
Screen trigger. So, what I'm going to do is I don't want any fade time. I want it to happen immediately. We're going to use X and use Y. And for these values, target X and Y, I would recommend you start at 250. And you're probably already seeing it back there. Boom.
I bet. So no easing, no fade time, X, Y, 250. Got it. Done. Ha.
So now, that.
What do you want to bet this just doesn't work? What? Well, something's happening. Alright. So let's see about this. Something's definitely happening here. So edit object. No. Edit group. It's on B2. I'm a moron. Never mind. Okay, so go back to shader, edit object, B2. Woohoo! Look at that! That is crispy, dog! Yo, we're all fucking pixelated? Yo, this is kind of tough. I can't lie, I might have to be the decorator of Excalibur. Tell me not.
That is a
this is tough.
So
and this is like 10 objects.
Like when you put your eyes up to a screen, don't put your eyes up to a screen. When you put
stuff, nobody cares.
Right. Well, but I think the coolest effect you can do is shock happen. Look at that, that's crazy. You can make stuff like that.
Okay, bet. Yo, I need those settings, dog.
That happened.
Okay, so we're just gonna use all this. And then we can kind of play around with it once it's working. So we'll put it like right over the spike. Oh, that's already kind of tough. Edit object. And now speed. Let's go nice and slow. Thickness. Don't know what that does. Fade in, sure. We're just gonna kind of play with all these. We're just gonna put them something. Okay, let's see how this looks. Here's where I really don't know what I'm doing. Shockwave is just not in chat. Alright, fine. Let's use the guys who know what they're doing is. Okay, we're gonna write these down, and we're gonna do it, and we're gonna have the coolest challenge ever. Alright, let's see. 0.197, 3.96-ish, 0 fade, 2.1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 4 1/4, 0.95. Alright, bet. Let's copy these over and we'll see how this looks. shockwave edge object. Alright, so speed. Kind of slow. Thickness. I'm pretty much on point. Fade in needs to be off. This needs to be like... Ooh, there we go. Put it like there. Screen off X needs to be 0. This also needs to be 0. This needs to be all the way up. This needs to be all the way down. This needs to be bigger. Strength will keep it 1. Now let's give her a try. Yo, chat, tell me not! And now hear me out. What we'll just do. Take this, make it copy and paste slop. Tell me not. Tell me not. Maybe a little bit more spread out. So we'll look to spread these over bigger distance. So we'll go edit. This one. Alright, I guess we'll just copy and paste. Put that like there. Or there. Sure, whatever. Or I guess probably there. And now we can kind of have a little bit of creative directory, right? So step 1, take all this, edit object 5. 5 will make like really dark blue. There we go. Blue, and now like really dark. And now for this, we'll just do edit group 3. You'll see why in a second. Edit group 3, and then we'll just do this, edit object, or edit. Now, no, we don't want that as 3. Play the HSV on this. Alright, whatever. We'll screw around with that later. Not doing anything. Alright, whatever. And then all this. That'll get put in group 3 along with this. Add that. And then we'll have over here a alpha trigger, opacity none, fade time none, ready 3. Delete that alpha trigger. Now, edit this, edit object, or not detail color, edit group 3, that way those are now invisible. Add this, edit group 3, now that's invisible. And now all this, Edit object 5, make that the same dark blue. Alright, I think that is a pretty solid first challenge. So let's play it, let's no clip it. That's tough, yo. Look at that. Look at that background, dude. That is really cool. I'm happy we built this. No way the screen froze. 2 screen freezes in one day, bro. Alright, hold on. Let me unfreeze it. Alright, it's unfrozen. And we're probably going to be getting off stream soon. Alright, let me know when the screen's... Alright, is it back? Alright, we're back. Alright, here we go. And now I can just reset this. Alright, here we go, fellas. The big reveal. Tell me not. This is tough. Oh, no shot. I just no-clipped it that badly. Hear me out. That's tough. But shit, I think that's about the end of the stream. I'll get that more decorated, see how hard I really want it, and yeah, we'll go from there. Overall, EXCAL, I was just trying to play today. You know, I think everybody needs at least one of those. But yeah, I think that's all for the stream, fellas. I'll catch you in the next one.